can see you guys can hear me. And all that stuff. Come on.
The breeze
Come
is
on.
making me sleepy.
Show it that I'm live streaming. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, you guys can hear me. So let me share it on Twitter.
The breeze is making me sleepy.
And there we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Genshin Impact. So, last time we went to Natland, and we did some of the story, but I did some of the story off camera, like I said, and oh my god, this story is getting a little good.
Boy,
And we're going to
this
continue
stupid
it
city's
where
so
I left
boring.
off now from my story. So, but we're going to do my dailies and try to get more Primo Gems. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you do, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned. Without further ado, let's go. Gotta go get the package for this guy. God sakes, why is it always gotta be the package for this guy? Alright, let's go down here. TP down there. Man. I know the arrow's pointing down there, but I will do that later. So, to catch you up what I'm doing, if you've seen people's things, where they're at and all that, for me, I'm just here to do like my reaction to the area for the first time, and playing through it a little bit if I never finish it. So I'm gonna do that with Genshin all the time. Like, if something new comes up, or there's an event or something that's happening, I will do the event, like, because it's my first time doing the event. But one thing, I got to see the trial and all that stuff, help my friend out. The little, God's sakes, the one that has the drill that you get for free. Well, she got lost in the night area, and she was upset. We had to go find her. Things were attacking people. People are dying and all that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna finish that. But I got done trying to rescue my friend that got trapped down there. So yeah, so we gotta go talk to the Archon. So Dex, you know what? This will be my last one. Let's go here. I need coffee. But so far, it's a pretty good story. I've been paying attention a little bit. And why I say a little bit, because my ADHD brain can't handle it. Wait. Why does it say one of my kids? Wait, what? Oh! I got Wanderers up to level 10 as friendship. of 10. That's good. It's bad enough that I gotta go. Wait. What's this? Oh, yeah, the. Got the Wanderer one. Still got a lot to go. Ooh. That looks neat. Oh, something's already taking burn damage over here?
Faster, life goes on. Yoo-hoo! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Okay, you know what? Since that one's next to that, I'm gonna go here and heal up. Nope, somebody's in trouble. I'm coming. Hey, you healing trolls?
Yeah!
You're safe. Okay, that's weird. Not gonna do that because I gotta do this.
Too slow.
Techo. Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
How amusing. Squall and fury.
Wheel of life.
Healing Chi-Chi up and all that stuff. Next time? Okay. What the heck is over here? I'm just gonna look and see. I'm down over here, but well, I'm doing this because I don't know why. This is just a side quest. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna save that. Because I got a lot of side quests I gotta do. You know what? No, I'll do that later. Because I need to finish my side. I gotta do my dailies.
I want to build a snowman. Will you help?
The wind rises. Behold! Cry louder! The wind rises.
And done. Get me the heck out of Dragon Spine, God's sakes. Turn this in and then...
Add Astro. Thank you for
You're welcome.
Add Astro.
Oh! They got Madeline now. On here. Oh, that's good. Now pass.
In your house, everyone can hear you.
Now let's let's go back to Natland. Yeah, before that, I'm gonna go heal on this one. Okay, I put all that in. Alright, no, let's go here. Because that's where I wanted to take me. Let's activate the push. And here we are.
Quit following me.
There she is.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
Yeah.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Ah, don't worry, I'm fine.
All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Is it because since his sibling is part is joined the Abyss? Is it because he's the opposite? He's like the cleanser?
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point.
Yeah.
Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh?
Brr?
No. That can't be true, can it?
Less than a year? What the heck?
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulan told us a little bit about that.
Yeah.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Gachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. She got her other thing, if you remember the obsidian thing that can bring them back to life, because if you have that near you, she can find you and bring you back to life. But yeah, in the night thing, she her thing came out and his name was Tupac, and I'm like, Tupac Shakur? I said, rest in peace, Tupac. And for real, that was his name. It was Tupac. I was like, what? They ran out of names that quick, they had to go for the other person. But understandable, respect it. Yeah, and gave her the memories of him way back then, and he was a giant. So yeah.
But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan.
Wait a minute. You telling me she's like a phoenix? That every time she can get reincarnation of her own self still? Like she rises from the ashes? We're gonna find out soon.
A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
That was all part of the plan.
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old, 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyatt were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyatt has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shilonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyatt, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
That leaves 2 people left.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
But what if they do not make it in time?
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyatt. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean you?
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Fuel? Ah, so back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited. But together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But aren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
Yeah.
You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all.
Huh.
If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Yep.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment.
Yeah.
All right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Alright. What's going on?
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Man. This is very interesting.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
These are memories she had of them people.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis.
That's her sister?
Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
That must be her mother. Okay, something happened to them to be there.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it.
Aww.
So, don't forget about me.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna cry in this place.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
These must be the fallen warriors.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
The memories. So the memories are like those are the memories of the ones that probably didn't make it. Dang. This is getting interesting. I'm gonna cry in this area. Learning about this backstory. I cried for Rena's area. Samara, I cried. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I am not a tough guy. I get easily cried. And if you call me a wimp, well, I will take that hard. I will take that with a grain of salt. Because I get emotional. Like, you probably guys don't understand that I do get emotional. I do care. I have a caring heart, but when it's a good story, like, man, the emotions hit you hard like crazy. And it's just like, oh. But for me, like, oh shit.
Huh. You even want this?
Like, I'm not gonna say I'm a strong man and all that stuff, but like some of these stories hit hard for me and all that. But like, I cried through like One Piece and some other animes that have a good story, but it makes you cry. Oh, there is a thing here. Oh, let me grab this. But it's a good story to go on. It just has a good story. What do you have here? Oh, you're the other thing. You know what? One. Because I got 5. But, yeah. These stories hit hard and, like, close to home to me. Like, if I see, like, something sad's coming, I'm gonna cry. Let me see if I can get anything from this person. It's just, it's a good story. Like, I cried when Ace dies and all that stuff. Like, I cried when the Mary said goodbye and all that stuff.
Hey, Koichi!
Maybe.
You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Of course not.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
You could tell us anything.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
that.
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
I respect your decision.
I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Will do.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing?
They are trying to look out for each other, in their own way.
In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Yeah.
Paimon's had enough of them.
We need to take them out. We need to save Natland from this. Ugh. Hey, it's other dude. Go ahead, dude. Yeah.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
Oh, Lord.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Well, that happens. But you over-partied.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
Ha! Good one.
Alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words.
Alright.
Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing.
Aw, don't butter me up. Aw, you cute little thing. Aw, I'm glad I saved you. Aw, thank you, Kachina. Don't butter me up. Or don't stroke Paimon's ego. But thank you, I appreciate the sweet words, sweetheart.
They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still.
I will make sure of that, sweetheart. I will promise you that I will get you stronger.
And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom.
Yep.
They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal.
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
That way, we will always become a champion. That.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Aww. Vegeta, you deserve it. Oh, the Archon needs to talk. Ichi, you're the main ambassador of this. Talk to the Archon.
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
No?
How did you know? That's my
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away.
No, I'm going to have to say this. Paimon, anything is your favorite. Food, money, and all that stuff. So, yeah. Is it your plan, Elo Carrieless?
Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
So that the life you had to live behind.
You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
That's exactly what I want to ask.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Sadly, you do not mean me.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be forged?
Oh?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
I just want to help out your people. Help out the people.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Alright. These guys are breakdancing. Woohoo!
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power.
Oh god.
Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night.
Wait.
She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Wait, who's that voice? Okay, I have questions, and I need answers. What the heck is going on? Man, I'm getting all that stuff. I can get another Primo Gem from doing this. Alright. I got 6 now. What is this about? Oh! I didn't even know I gotta claim that. Well, now I did. Now I can get more Primo Gems. That means I can probably do a 10-pull. I'm 1 short. Okay, let's see. Can we do the other one? So, what do we do now? Is that it? Yeah. Well, there is some stuff I could do. Huh. You know what? Let's go here. And see what this is about. Because I'm not going in until I do some of the story, till I get a temple. Wait, hold on, let me see. Anything from that land? What's this from? Oh, that's other thing. I still gotta do that one. This music is that land. Oh god, this is a good beat.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Yeah. Ooh. I dig it. I dig the music. Oh, I heard that scratch. Oh, Hey, go ahead, that land. You do you.
Failure is just a step on the path to glory.
Man, they know how to make some good beats. Ah, I see. I'm gonna take that off. There. Start to hurt.
She's not back yet. Oh, I hope nothing bad happened to Master Chevin. Hey, that little kid is crying. Wonder what happened. Let's go check what's wrong.
Yeah. Hello, is something the matter?
Master Chevin, she went to gather volcanic crystals, but she's still not back yet. I told the guards, but they said they don't have people to spare. Plus, that area's super dangerous, with tons of monsters and bad guys. They have to finish making preparations before they can try to rescue her. But it'll be too late by then.
Huh. Don't worry, we can look for her.
So, you'll help?
Yeah. That's what a hero does.
I'll just make a quick sketch to show you where the guards went earlier. They said Master Chevin might have stopped around here. She might have been forced to go near the Umbral Needle. If that's the case, then...
That's okay, calm down.
Please, you have to save her.
We will. Okay, look, I like this. This is different from a side quest. This is like story quest. Oh, they're coming.
Okay, faster.
Don't worry, poor child. We're gonna save her, no matter what. I take that. That's a dude thing. They're coming! Don't mind me, I'm just passing through.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
No, you're not. Because I am heading somewhere else. Going up. See ya. Okay, this is really nice. I like this. How far am I? Still got a long ways to go. Going up. Oh, whoa. I am almost there. Hey there. Hey, knock it off.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Hey, leave me alone.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Stop being a bull.
Where did you come from? So strong! Let's get out of here, boys! Run! Leave the stuff if you want to live! Drop all of them!
That's what I thought. You punks.
Well, they didn't put up much of a fight.
No. Guess they knew what they were up against.
Thank you so much. I thought I wasn't gonna make it down this mountain alive.
Ah, don't worry, you got me.
Saved by the Traveler. Guess my luck's not too bad today. Sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chevin, a gem artisan. I'm not usually this lucky, but maybe things are looking up.
Send us to help.
She did, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to make her worry. I wasn't planning to be gone longer than 2 days, tops. But then, I discovered a new seam of volcanic crystal near the Umbral Needle. It's a large deposit and the purity is exceptional. I dug up a whole bunch of it and was getting ready to head back. But the phlogiston within the crystals attracted monsters.
Oh.
I panicked and ran up a narrow path to avoid them. But by the time I was in the clear, I ended up running into those bandits. You showed up in the nick of time.
If the situation was so dangerous, why didn't you just drop the crystals and run?
I left most of them behind, believe me. I only kept the purest chunk. I have to bring it back no matter what. For Tlasoli and poor little Nechka.
Who are they?
Right, you wouldn't know. Tlasoli is a former ancient name artisan, and Nechka is her daughter.
Ah.
That's right. Or, well, she used to. Now she just handles regular forging commissions.
Why did she stop?
Because of her daughter. Poor Nechka contracted an awful illness, and Tlasoli put everything aside to take care of her. Even as Nechka's illness grew worse, Tlasoli never gave up. Like a torch in the night, she was determined to burn bright, even as darkness encroached from all directions. Still, all's well that ends well, thanks to the doctor's medicine and the Great Spirit's protection. Nechka's flame was rekindled. Her condition has been slowly improving ever since. She's still weak, of course, and has to recuperate at home. But she's well enough to write letters already. She often writes to Shilonen, apparently. Her dream is to become an ancient names forger, just like her mother. Her birthday's in a few days, so Tlasoli asked me to find a pure volcanic crystal to give her as a present.
So that's why you were out here.
Yeah, talk about an important chunk of ore. What a nice gift. Paimon hopes it helps her feel better.
I'm sure she and her mother appreciate your well wishes. All right, let's head back. I'm sure Emish is worried sick.
Yeah.
Actually, why don't you come with me to visit Plasoli tomorrow?
Alright.
It's all thanks to you that I managed to bring back the crystal.
Yeah,
you deserve a reward for helping us protect something so significant.
I'm just happy to make Nisha happy.
That's right. A good mood makes for a quick recovery.
Yeah.
And of course, we wouldn't say no to a little gift.
Paimon.
Don't worry. Something tells me you'll like this one. But I'll let Plasoli tell you what it is herself.
Alright. Well, we're doing this side quest, a little quest. At least what this quest, they allow they talk. I'm gonna get this other thing. Take pictures of this. There we go. So, how many I need? You know what? I do have other things. I got 5. So you know what? I'm gonna use it for this. And like I always said, I'm doing Kazuha, and I'm gonna end it off on this, on a wish. So let's see what we get. I think this is my 4th pull, so let's go. 10 pull on the way. Okay, this thing like a 4-star character. Oh, god dang it, got a bow. Favonia's bow. Oh! Another... I got her again. Man, she's gonna be a 3-star in my book. Okay, let me go consolate her. Okay, now she's a 2. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I still gotta get coins and all that stuff to level her up. So, guys, I'm gonna end it off here. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're having a great day. Stay tuned for more of my shenanigans in Genshin Impact. And, like always, leave a like, subscribe if you do, hit that notification bell, stay tuned for more. And, in the meantime,
Benny's
guys...
Adventure Team, assemble!
Yes, Bennett. Like always, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next live stream.
Or not.
Peace.